Big versus Arctic Raptors. Very curious to see if Big can reproduce the pace that they have been able to do so on the TMGL versions of these maps on the easy ones. But Shinemi and Energized were looking very good yesterday. Curious to see if they will be able to repeat the success from yesterday into today. Shinemi, unfortunately, though, tried to go for the outside line on the third there to get some nice exit speed and catapult himself ahead of the pack, but unable to do so. It's going to be Energized right now, leading the charge with Massa and Granadi following suit. Now, this jump right here into the ring checkpoint, no ice, so it's a relatively straightforward jump from one quarter pipe to the other. Shinemi actually getting into it. Massa and Granadi going on the outside, trying to gain some speed. Massa falling behind a bit, though Granadi getting closer. Fighting for second place with Shinemi. So far has the upper hand into the identity. This will be only one jump for freestyle. Going up, going down. And it is an ace for Arctic Raptors. Massa and Granadi, second half of freestyle just not going their way. And Energized and Shinemi open up the match beautifully in their favor. Right now, 4 points behind. I mean, it's just a few rounds, but you give too much slack in these first couple of rounds, and all of a sudden you're finding yourself in a position where you're gonna have to push a lot harder than you maybe would have liked at this stage of the rounds. And once again, Shinemi and Energized finding themselves getting ahead, pulling ahead past that quarter pipe jump. Massa sliding out, Granadi only one trying to get in between. Energized and Shinemi just need to get the jump. They do it.
Yeah.
They get it. No problem. 8-1.
That's an 8.
We've seen this before.
BIGClan can only go for comfort and then outpace these players as well. Massa does clip and doesn't make the jump, and that's a really despair respawn on this map as well, because there is no quarter pipe there to save you, Massa. So you have to go for it. So now Granadi has to deny the ace by Arctic Raptors, and currently looking like Energized and Shinemi, they are literally looking like they're driving on the same controller. I'm gonna be honest. They're literally nothing.
Someone check the inputs.
But
Granadi?
But not quite
Not enough.
enough. Let's make it.
Victory.
Backwards driving is faster. Everyone knows it.
No 10 for backwards maps, please. There's always the equalizer, the one and true in the end, the Aero Pipes identity. So as we go in here, let's see who gets it perfectly, who has a bit of a despair moment. All good landings. Massa does get the slowdown, so that means Granadi has to push.
Oh, so close.
My
So
God,
close.
3,000 of a second. Energized hits
And the crowd
finish.
dies.
Yeah, Energized hits the finish bucket. Granadi almost sniped him in the end for a draw, but it is a victory for Arctic Raptors.
And he's been looking solid. He's been looking good. Look at that. Just where last round he was risking a lot.
Yeah. Yesterday it was exceptional as well against CC Mac when we saw him, and
Yeah, it's very true.
giving the save. Why do we talk Bodhi?
I don't know.
Why
I
do
don't
we
know.
talk? But at the end it's gonna be a draw even, because Shinemi is able to quickly respawn and Granadi was far
In the
behind.
meantime, you know, let's enjoy this 5-5 score between BIGClan and Arctic Raptors. Loving the speed that Shinemi and Energized have been putting up so far to challenge Big. Coming in a little bit of a surprise, right? I don't think anybody who comes in to watch the regionals is expecting a TMGL team to join in and have, you know, have an attempt at winning it. But, you know, here they are. And while, you know, I can imagine they won't be going at it as seriously as they would during a Grand League. Regardless, they're still here to compete. They're still competitors. They still want to win at the end of the day. And I think even if you could say, they're just doing it for fun, I don't think they just want to lose. I can't see that situation being a thing. Ooh, Massa, though, going a bit too far to the right will cause him to flip out, and Shinemi coming in second place. Granadi also having to respawn. We missed that there. But an ace for Arctic Raptors to push the score in their favor, 8-5. 2 more points required for them to pick up track number 2.
I swear to God, this is the first time. I did Challenger yesterday, no issues. I do EU Regional and everything goes well. I say it's the time of day now. I'm blaming the time of day now at this point. Hopefully it was a good match. The thing is that thank God Bodhi is doing the stream, otherwise we would be disconnecting constantly. but you know what? It. All I can do is laugh about it. You know, deep down, of course, it's annoying. But what can I do? But
okay,
hopefully it was a good match.
it's looking good. I'm just gasping. I'm gasping because it was looking like Big was about to win the track. But Massa made a mistake. Fell into fourth, and now we're 9-9. We're on, or it's not overtime, but it's basically overtime. A draw would just put us into that situation. Round win will allow any of the two teams to take track number 2. Big had it there. I'm not sure what happened, but you know, arrow pipes is arrow pipes at the end of the day, so you can't expect to just win a track when you're ahead. That's just not how it works on arrow pipes. You want to make sure you get the lineups correctly. Shinimi and Energize, though, having that chance of redemption where Shinimi did make a mistake earlier on in the previous rounds. Now in first place. Chance to close
Massa
it
makes
out.
a big mistake.
Oh, is Massa out?
Bernardi
Yeah.
now has to pull it through. So Bernardi in a position of needs to. Oh, and he touches the wall as well.
No.
So unless Shinimi and Energize absolutely make the biggest mistakes they've ever done on arrow pipes, I do feel like this will be a map for Energize makes a mistake, but does Shinimi get across? Does it indeed? So that is it for that. Then it's a GG on the map. Granada comes in second.
Yeah.
Massa will be then coming in fourth. So a good match still between the two, but still Arctic Raptors able to hold on and able to take another map win, a lot closer than the first map, but the arrow pipes always the equalizer, if anything.
Yeah.
So let's see, Massa going for the tree line here, still the same. JDB is first. Are they going for the wider line? Does he have the speed? He's going to overtake! And there it is! The fact that Granadi cannot do a Neo working out, that wide line has carried Granadi on this map.
Been getting through the map quite unscathed. Shanimi in the lead with Energize lagging behind in third, fourth place. Oh, and actually gets a jump out. Kanadi once again for the wide line, but Shinimi not as infallible as he was during the previous round with a solid time. 56.6 will draw up the match.
Well, the Raptors are hunting down the BIGClan member here. Let's see if they can actually get him. Massa going for the tree line. That's his bread and butter there, but Shinimi absolutely infallible there. Gets the line perfectly with a 56.7 still. I mean, it's proving to be a very difficult job for to beat ShadyB on any map at this point. If I'm looking at this moment, it's 4-4 victory for Arctic Raptors, but ShadyB infallible, exceptional drive again.
They're used to. I mean, that's also sometimes one of those risks where you think you may be safing, but it compromises the lines that you've been practicing all this time. Which is always something to be conscious of.
Now a double mistake after getting an ace.
Ooh.
Oh no, but this is exactly what you don't want to see. But Energize going to Narnia in that corner at the moment.
He got some ice cream, bro. I don't know. He wanted to get a Sunday
quick autograph on the side, you know. Some fan was really desperate for an autograph, you know.
For the audience.
Popular guy there in the community.
His
signature's already ahead of him, but that gives away a possibility of a counter race, because now Energize has to push to avoid a simple draw in mind, as he definitely is going for it, but it seems that it's just not going to be enough. Shaney is in front, but maybe he can take Massa, and he's able to do so. So it is a mistake sort of avoided, but it is now 9-7, which means Arctic Raptors needs an ace.
They do need an ace, but I mean, considering if it were to be a draw, that would be put Big in an even better position, right? Because now Arctic Raptors has an opportunity, has a chance to actually snag Big's win away from them. They've been having some issues on this third turn, and once again, it just comes to rear its ugly head. Kanadi, the one falling victim to that turn. I don't know what it is. Somehow that wall just attracts big players. Can someone check the block? I feel like there's something going on there. It just keeps happening over and over. Like, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 50 cents, which it's not a lot, but it's surprising that I do. Chanami and Energized It's really up to Energize right now. Overtake Masa. Masa just wants the second place. That's all that is necessary to take the win home. Energize, though, getting closer to Masa. May be able to overtake. Really risks
coming
it.
to the line.
Oh, goes for
Oh,
it.
he
Gets
takes it.
He gets it.
Masa gets airtime and he takes the ace. 9-10. They take it. The little airtime gives the slight difference that Energize was looking for, and he immediately capitalizes on it. So the identity, because a lot of this section is very simple, very easy to control, and it's mostly very technical. It's the identity where you have these moments of, I would say despair, but moments of things happening. But Shinimi is pushing Masa. Masa is going for the wider line, but it's not going to be enough. And it is... but I missed it as well. I missed it as well. I thought Ferrari was going to come in third, but I feel like I didn't even know what happened.
No, Energize just shot past as we switched over to Granadi's POV, expecting the third place. Energize just had way more speed coming out of the identity there. Will be the identity where we will decide the fate of these players. Let's see how much pushing will be done. Energize with a clip. Granadi pushing hard as well. Masa going over the edge, so Energize, because of that, can recover, pick up a third place, and Masa coming in number 4. That's going to be a win for Arctic Raptors.
Deny Shinimi and Energize, and it has been. I keep saying this, but Shinimi, I'm really pleasantly surprised as well. I think this has probably been his best regional to date so far, because his performance has been exceptional. 7,000 separating them, 104.6. I mean, there's nothing much to say. That's just a good performance. 7-2 lead. They are on track and match point with an ace.
Let's take a look at the front, see if the two players are able to close it out right here, right now, side by side, hand in hand. Oh, Shinami actually overtaking his teammate there, but Energize is A-OK, does pick up second place, closes out track number 4 reps. It came and went as quickly as it did, but 10-2 is the way Arctic Raptors will close out the last track of the semifinals, taking the match 4-0 against BIGClan. What a performance! What a performance!
I mean, yeah, there's nothing much to say. Arctic Raptors an exceptional job. Big did do really well as well. They pushed in a lot of the rounds.